I done bleached, dyed, fried, tried everything. No, I haven't, but you'll see. My name is Dosage, and on today's episode of I Really Locked My Fucking Hair, I am here to share my 1 year lock journey with y'all. So as you can see, this is just me giving y'all the little preview of what my hair was working with, honestly. But boom. So as you can see here, my hair was freshly out of some ginger soft locks that I had in for about 3 months, and I was tired of hair at that point. Them locks was about 36 inches long, and they very much got on my nerves. So in particular, during that stage of my life, I went through a lot, and so I had a lot of trauma attached to that specific hairstyle. And you know how the long locks, like how they get on your nerves just in general, like getting in and out of the car, sitting on them, having to move the hair before, like all that, it was just a lot. And so I got really tired of hair in general, and it was either cut all my hair off or lock my hair. Lock my hair just was what it was because my sister is a loctician, so duh. So she comb coiled my hair, and actually my hair had locked within those locks because I had a man for such a long fucking time. And so we combed out all but the bottom row, which is about 2 rows of locks. So those locks in particular have been in since March of 2023, and everywhere else were birthed June 27, 2023. So in particular, we colored my hair. I don't remember the specifics of everything, so we just going along. But I colored my hair pink the first go around. As you could see, the very first picture where you see my hair is more of like a red blotchy color, and it's my loose natural hair with the few coils on the side. That right there, I used pink dye, but my hair was still kind of dark and it had not been lifted, so it just took on to make my hair look red. Mind you, my hair was already colored like a certain red color prior to, so the pink literally just sat on it and gave off red. And so I did not like it because it's not what I wanted. I wanted a bold pink color, so I waited a while. I don't know how long I waited, maybe a month, maybe 6 weeks, and I put bleach all over my head. No, I did not literally put it all over my head. I, of course, started with the ends and then went to the roots, etc. And it lifted my hair. So at that point, I was hot pink. As you can see here, throughout the journey of as soon as I locked my hair was my hair I think has always been pretty dry. And it's more so because I don't take care of it as well as I should in particular. And so that's something that I've struggled with in general. Just like, I'm a low maintenance type of person. I'm a lazy person when it comes to my hair. I love convenience, which is why I've always wore a lot of box braids, soft locks, etc. because I like to just get up and go. But in general, even whenever I wore those styles, I never maintained my hair up under, but my hair has always been really great at growing. I do comb coils. I did not want to do 2-strand twists because I did not like the way that those locks looked as they began to mature. I love the comb coils. So yeah, I do not regret that decision at all. So back to what I was saying about the drying. I've had a problem with my locks from the very beginning before bleach was ever involved, regarding the dryness of my hair. And it's not that I'm not moisturizing it, because I made the conscious decision to take care of my locks in general from day one, to cater to them, because locks in particular, if you don't do right by them, they're gonna show. And I don't like them. I don't like, them bone, like, I don't even want to say it, but certain locks, you can tell who has healthy locks and who doesn't. And it's a certain look of locks that I like and that I want for myself. And yeah, I just made a conscious decision to do right by them. And so I had my spray bottle, my oil, my water, my conditioner, all that, and I sprayed her down all day, every day. And the reason why I say all day is because, like, she'll feel moisturized, of course, in that moment, and like an hour or two afterwards, but then she's back feeling so dry, and I don't know if I'm not using the right products or what, but this has been a continuous thing throughout my journey, even with me switching up the oils and even with me switching up the conditioners. And granted, I have not been able to do much research on what products in particular to use for moisturizing my hair, and I could have done a better job. I was more so just using convenience of what products I had on hand, so I haven't switched it up much in particular in regard to the products that I've been using. But in general, my hair has had that problem, and so that's something that I really like advice on, because I've asked a couple of other times and nobody has really been able to give me an answer. So Lock Talk, help me out. So as you can see throughout this journey, which I'm not going step by step telling y'all everything that I did regarding color. You see what's going on. Like, I don't have to explain that. This isn't that type of video. I'm strictly just explaining certain hardships that I might have endured during my journey, as well as the different colors that I've had, which isn't much. Literally, I've just worn my hair pink and blonde, and my hair fades to a pastel pink after the hot pink wears off and it grows out. Yeah, now my hair is like a reddish color, as you'll see at the end. But I haven't done much. I haven't even bleached my hair since November 2023. So actually, this right here in particular, these videos were the last time that I bleached my hair. And so my hair has grown out tremendously since then, like tremendously. It's crazy. And I don't plan on bleaching it for a while. I'm just letting her do her thing and grow out. But I did put some color over the parts that were faded, so the blonde and the pink, because I didn't like the brassy type look that it has, which I'll point out that look in particular whenever we get to it. But along this journey, that's been my biggest struggle, is just finding products that actually moisturize my hair. I put a bonnet on every single night. I know that's important. And so as you can see here, this is when I took my hair out of that protective style. This was March, spring break, if I'm not mistaken. And hair was giving. I loved it curly like that. This is when I finally got some of my drop back. If you rewind and go back to the beginning of this video, you'll see how long my hair was whenever my sister initially comb coiled my hair. And right to where I first popped out with the hot pink from roots to tips to ends, literally. And you see how much my hair shrunk, which I knew that it would happen. I'm not complaining. It is what it is. Because, you know, people love to say, oh, well, locks shrink. Duh. I never said that it didn't. But I dealt with that so bad. And overall, I had a very love-hate relationship with my locks in the beginning, because, like, just starting out, you go through that phase. And granted, I had length. The length was not the problem. It's just something that you can only really understand if you've been on this journey, per se, especially the ones who started from the bottom, literally like 1-inch locks and stuff. I didn't start with that, but it's still something that only we can understand as a unit. And so it truly is something that you grow to appreciate. You learn patience. You learn like the power of just letting go and letting God. And so locks really are a spiritual thing, per se. They can really show you a lot about yourself. And so it's something that a journey that I truly appreciate. I don't know if I'll have locks forever. I don't know if I'll cut them off. I don't know if I'll comb them out. I don't know if I'll rock them forever. Like, I just don't know. I'm just doing as I please. And I think more so it's just like, even though locks are flexible and they can be flexible in the beginning, you can't do too much to your locks when they're just starting out. Okay? Like, that's a big no. Minus the fact that I did color. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care. Say what you gotta say. I don't care. I rocked my color and I loved it. I do what I want to do. Outside of that, you can't like twist them too much, like retwist them too much. You can't style them too much. You can't do a lot of things. And granted, I did have fun with a few hairstyles, but those were very low manipulation. And still, I had a hard time with doing some of those styles, because you just don't get that same effect that you get as your locks begin to mature. And so it takes some time to really like fall in love with the process. Like in the beginning, and mind you, I didn't have expectations for how I wanted my locks to be at all. But a lot of people do. And when they do, they get that big slap in the face of reality, and it's like, damn. And you have no choice but to sit in it and enjoy the process, regardless of how hard or easy it is. And it's something that you begin to embrace. So if y'all have any questions, because I know I might have been all over the place and etc., and I might not have touched bases on certain things, ask away. I'm here. I'm Dosage. I'm also a lash tech. So if you're in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, Durham, Cary, Holly Springs, Fuquay, Clayton, all that, book me.